will vote for Jeremy Corbyn because Jeremy Corbyn can attack the rich for you. And in the long run, you'll be poorer because he will increase taxes. When he increases taxes, it is the rich who will take their money into offshore accounts. The economy will be depressed. When you reduce taxes, the rich doesn't stay there forever. Like I said, 10 years ago, the main camera manufacturer, they used to make films. Today it's a digital camera. They have gone. Woolworths is no longer there. When Napster came on, Virgin Media is gone. HMV is gone. Tower Records is gone. Are they not? Are they not gone? Today everybody download music because it's a new technology. That's how the world. So if you know the record labels were the top 1%, are they top 1% now? They're gone. The new technology, Facebook, YouTube, they are the new standard.
Look, I don't
you see,
listen,
10 years. Hold
people.
on. 10 years, from now, you can also come up with new, innovation that will also make them obsolete. That's how capitalism works.
But no, I'm saying that's fine, and I take your point. I agree with that. But in 2009 in America, they did a study where they found out that people that weren't insured for health insurance, roughly about 40 to 50,000 people a year died because they didn't have health insurance. Is that the fair price?
Look.
Is that the price worth paying?
Look.
Because they couldn't afford it?
When Obama was in office, when Obama was in office, it was the regulations, you see, regulations to limit trade that brought poverty to America. All these drugs, because when people are depressed, they find comfort in drugs. Obama, you see, in every socialist, country, Cuba, intellectuals, majority educated, but they've been brainwashed. They can't think anyway. Look, give them a job, they will sleep. Look at the, Chinese. Any Chinese that leave China, they become more productive because there's intense incentive for them outside of China to be rich. But in China, everybody relax. Why is that? Why is that? It's the same thing everywhere. Here in London, all the homeless are British people with British doing all the work. We live better than them. Why is that? Because we have incentive to work. They don't have incentive. Your children will also come out and say, no, it's racism. It's racism. Why? Because they don't have incentive. They've now been British. Is that not how it works? No. It's your comfort zone that creates your poverty. And it is the laborers who gives you the incentive that, no, somebody is doing you. They are the ones who always say, oh, look, women's rights, because the women are being exploited. Oh, gay rights, because the gay are being exploited. Black rights, because the black are being... This is divide and rule. Capitalism says, look, go and fend for yourself. We are not going to give you any wage, any money, nothing. Just go acquire skills and then sell your labor or invent something that will help your brethren. Just like Uber. You have a private car, great, turn it to Uber, make extra money. You've got a bicycle, deliver some food, you make extra money. That's capitalism. Does it exploit anybody?
Yeah, he thinks it exploits the drivers.
Yeah. No, look, I take your point. I agree.
Get a salary instead of being.
I totally agree.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, bro.
They have a choice. They can be, minicab, what's called black cab.
Look, I agree, and I agree with a lot of what you're saying, but I'm saying certain markets it doesn't.
I know.
No, so I'm not a communist. I'm just saying certain markets it doesn't work. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't work.
Then prove your point.
I'm saying healthcare. It doesn't work in healthcare.
It doesn't work.
People
I am saying, like, you look, the price of a medicine. Look, let's say for example, a doctor in Cuba earns 20 pounds a month. Remember this. He earns what, 20 pounds a month. That same doctor comes to America. Immediately, he's earning what, $20,000 a month. What has changed? The scale is the same. Why is that? What has changed? You tell me.
Just loads of stuff. It's the
No,
market, the economy.
a taxi driver from you know, a third world country may be earning about £5 a month in his country. The moment he comes to London, he'll be driving the bus earning £300 a week. What has changed? No. Nothing has changed. You see, nothing has changed. You see, let me show you. This is called the general theory of relativity. When you sit on a bicycle and it's going, and you have, you know, tennis ball, when you throw it up, your mind tells you that, oh, the ball will fall because the bike is moving. But in actual reality, the ball will come and fall into your hands. Is that not a fact? Look, yeah, there's a bike there. You can try it. What has changed is that in Cuba, they have free housing, free transportation for, you know, doctors, free everything. So the doctor is only giving a certain amount of money. In America, that same doctor, he doesn't have a free housing, free cars, free, you know, transport. He has to provide it for himself. So he creates his own incentive. Now, if that doctor is well skilled, people will flock to him. If he's not, he's out of the system. That's how. So you charge based on your skill set. That's the difference.
What happens if the demand is so great that they can't afford? You know,
nobody cares about the poor. Everybody talks as if they care about the poor. That's why I gave you example. Judas, when Mary Magdalene was washing, you know, Jesus' leg with expensive perfume, he said, "Oh, let's sell it and give the money to the poor." This is what all fascist people do. All socialist country. Oh, we are here to fight for the poor. We are here to fight the moment they get into power, they massacre all the poor. Everywhere. Judas, the same thing. The moment he saw that, look, I can betray Jesus and make money, he betrayed Jesus. He kept the money. Did he give it to the poor? Look at Lenin. Oh, the very people who helped him to overthrow the Tsar. He massacred all of them. Look at what's his name? Stalin. He took all the skilled people, dumped them into Gulag. Look at North Korea. Look at Cuba. All the people who fought for the revolution. He killed them. He put them into exile. Is that not a fact?
No, I agree.
Because he's a psychopath. No. Seriously, that's what they are. That's what they are. Look at Barack Obama. Hey, the first black president. He destroyed the only successful African country, Libya. Is that not a fact? That's what they do. The people who try to help the poor will betray them. Stop trusting them. They are majority of the time. Read Exodus. Read, Exodus in the Bible. Moses, the story of Moses. Moses grew up in a middle class home. He was born with a silver spoon. He betrayed the people. It's the same thing in life. The people, majority of the middle class kids, they fight for socialism. But they are the ones who don't even know anything about poverty. So the people who are fighting for better health for other people who cannot afford it, come on, they are just lying. They are just lying.
Alright, cool.
The facts are clear.
Thanks,
Cool. Any more question about capitalism? See, capitalism is great. All your misconception answered. There's a reason why there's a certain shitholes in London. Stop voting for the people who care for the poor. They don't care about the poor. They only want to attack the rich. That's what it is. Yeah. What? Why are people so what? You see, it's just like a beautiful girl. Everybody wants to get that beautiful girl. If that beautiful girl refuses you, you become her enemy. Is it not the same? Immediately, this girl is a slut. This girl is a bitch. This girl, because you couldn't get her. It's the same thing. You desire to be like them, but because you can't, you have to hate them. It's the same thing in the Bible. Judas wanted to shag Mary Magdalene. He wanted the expensive person for himself. He wanted to get the attention that Jesus was getting. He couldn't, so he betrayed him. It's the same thing. Look at your friends. Look at your friends. The people whom always ask you for help, and then, you help. Just watch out for them. That's how the human mind works. They desire to be you. If they can't, they'll betray you. It is normal human condition. You see, the only system that cures that is capitalism, individualism. Pursue your own interests and you'll be good to mankind. That is it. You see, look within your own family. The person who has risen up is the person that subsidizes a lot of their family members. But that very person is the most hated person in the family. Why is that? That is it. That's what socialism is all about. They envy the very thing that they desire to be. Meanwhile, nobody moves to a socialist country. They all run to a capitalist country. The best healthcare, the best education, the best banking, the system works. They want to emulate it, but they don't have the skills. Have I answered you? Thank you. So, socialism is based on envy and resentment. It is not there to help the poor. They only use the poor. And look at Blair, Tony Blair. The moment he came into power, it was the same thing. The welfare system went up. What happened? Look at exactly, in London. What happened? ASBO. He introduced ASBO, antisocial behavior order, which means he actually criminalized more poor people. Why? Because you are giving the poor people more money. There is no incentive for them to go and work. So when it's just like, middle class kids, their family are rich, you give them money, they go and commit crime. They come home and their parents bail them out. They commit more crime. Cut back on the money and then they'll fend for themselves. That's why I say stop helping them. They are like, pigeons.
That's the question.
Yeah.
I'm in university.
Sorry?
I'm in university.
Yeah.
And a lot of people I come across are quite, lefty kind of people.
Yeah, because, look, if you want to make a friend, be a leftist. You get all the hippie girls. You get them. They all hate themselves. But they agree that, look, we need to change society. That's how you get girls. That's it. They don't really care. I mean, George Orwell, he was the one that actually went into the poor. He's from a middle class background. He went to the poor and lived with them. And then he discovered that the middle class kids didn't even care about the poor. They just want to hate the rich.
You know, always